Calxiyn here. If you guys enjoyed this video, remember that you guys should become patrons over on Patreon to support the channel. Follow us over on social media. Subscribe. So, last time, we found out something very important, Hunter, is that I am a prophet, alright? I figured out the astronaut thing.
Yes, that's
and
true.
I was correct. So good for me. However, we're still missing like half of the piece of this puzzle, right? We know about the astronauts, but we don't know what happened when they got back down to Earth, which is hopefully the next thing that we're gonna find out. Cause like, we just don't know, sis. Like, we don't know, why don't these people know what technology is? Did they just get used to being without technology and so they didn't care anymore? Like, why couldn't Senku's dad cure everyone like Senku is doing now?
I feel like we can't blame them too much, cause like, even if you were a scientist, if I dropped your ass into the woods,
okay,
with like nothing but a hatchet,
right?
Like, how long would it take for you to send me an email?
I guess.
So you can't blame
I
these
know,
people.
but it's about curing the people, right? Senku's dad is like, I'm gonna cure every human, and then he doesn't, right? Like, that could be done just by figuring out the formula. That doesn't take any science to get back to emails and technology and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like, you don't need to, like, set up the internet.
You just have to reverse a magic attack that we know nothing about. It's super simple, guys.
I'm just saying.
All you have to do is pop some tidy Westbrook anti-stone-faced vitamins, and then you're right there.
Okay, here's the other thing. I look like a vampire. I don't know what's going on, okay? I'm wearing makeup, but I wore makeup last week and I didn't look like this. Like, I don't usually wear makeup in my videos anymore unless I'm wearing a wig, because for some reason things look a little strange. But I take these Tati Westbrook Kiwi vitamins. Well, now they're Kiwi. The hair, skin, and nail vitamins, which would prevent you from turning to stone. Okay, that is the cure. That is the magical formula in the Dr. Stone world. This is not sponsored. But then I basically, like, broke out as if I had hives after I stopped taking the vitamins, because my face was just like, oh, well, there's nothing to help us anymore, so go fuck yourself, Cal. So that's why I'm wearing my makeup today. But now we have a different issue. Like, I don't understand. I just don't understand this. I just don't understand what happened. So forgive me in my vampire-looking ass, all right? But I didn't try to do this on purpose. And Hunter looks great. Hunter looks normal. But yeah, so we're gonna get into the reaction now. I just wanted to clarify that for some people that are like, Cal, what the fuck happened to your face? Yeah, that's what happened. Okay, kids, Dr. Stone, here we are.
So this is episode 17.
Ah, shit, here we go again.
Green light.
It's the same thing as before.
Shit. It's a creeper. I don't even remember that meme. I'm sorry.
You mean creeper? Oh, man. Yeah, so what is this? This looks like an electrical pulse or something. You know what I mean?
Is that the moon in the background behind the green stuff?
I don't know. Did the moon do it? Imagine
Did the moon do it? Is it the moon's fault?
Yeah.
That was some interesting not Monster brand energy drink. Does Monster...
Oh, wow, so everybody was thinking at first.
Listen, I have sleep paralysis on a regular basis.
This is scary!
I already know what that shit feels like.
This is really scary! Right. Oh, so this is both Senku and his dad thinking, or I think just his dad.
Is that his... Yeah, there we go. Oh, it started in South America.
That's interesting.
Where Italy from there?
You know what's in South America? The Mayan pyramids.
So you think
and
it's like the Mayan...
And you know what the Mayan pyramids
so, like,
could be related to?
We fucked up.
Aliens.
It wasn't 2012.
Aliens.
2019? Okay.
Aliens. My mom's watching Ancient Aliens on Netflix, but they only have season 2.
What a tragedy.
Out of... like 10, they only have 2, not season 1, just season 2, right? I hope Netflix get the rest of them, because I love that show, and now my mom's like, she's like, I understand why this freaked you out as a child, like, whenever you went to your dad's and watched Ancient Aliens, like, she knows. Hunter, can you close the door? I'm sorry.
Sure. Now, it's episode 17. We had an interesting thing that happened here. Over at Calxiyn YouTube channel.
Hey, listen, all right? I'm just dumb, okay?
We were so Cal was like, she had a long rant at the beginning of the video.
I didn't have a rant. I was just like, I keep asking how many episodes there are.
I thought it was gonna be 12. It could be 20. It could be 22. It could be 24. It could be, I don't know. I tried, and I was like, I made a joke, like, well, have you tried to Google it? It's like, I tried to Google it. I couldn't find it. And so I Googled it. And it's one of those YouTube, or not YouTube, Google, like, automatic replies of, this season will have 24 episodes.
Okay.
I'm like, okay, and then you were like, well then, okay, maybe this was released later on. And so I checked the article that Google got the information from, and it was from May 30th, 2019.
Anyway, I maintain that I didn't know how many episodes there were, but I kept, like, guys, like, does anyone know how many episodes there are? I don't know if anybody told me or if I just forgot. Like, I think I may be getting this show confused with either Attack on Titan or My Hero Academia. So basically, it's not my fault. Leave me alone. I don't think that's how it works.
I mean, I guess they don't know that.
Right?
He's gonna land in South America?
Wait!
If he lands in South America...
No, it's saying that they're on Japan, like, to land in Japan's the other side from South America. Okay. Oh, so obviously...
Oh my god, why punch him? Astronauts wouldn't do that. They're good people.
Oh, he has to stay. That's what he's saying, I think. Really? Okay.
And because they're gonna die, they think?
No, I don't know. I don't know.
So they're landing?
But yeah, that kind of makes sense. Why did everyone just fall down? Like, I guess just because... Sorry, what am I trying to say? I think that they look like this now because the people from the village look like this because they're the three that went. Like, the dude looks a bit like Magma, the girl obviously looks like Rory, and then there's that... You know what I'm saying?
The awkward thing is that that's not how Soyuz capsules land.
Anyway.
They land with rockets, and they land on ground and not in the water, so they're probably gonna die.
It doesn't matter, it's fine. They crash-landed, Hunter, okay? They crashed.
But also, they only used the,
It doesn't matter, they crashed!
Like, right before they hit the ground, it's supposed to be blast off with rockets, and so it slows them, like, to
They crashed!
nothing, 6
so the rockets didn't work, they crashed!
Well, like, those goddamn Russians and their Soyuz mess, they should really try it to make it a little better.
Yeah, so he stayed up there. Yeah, see, they're both thinking the same thing. I love that. Oh!
Japan? We'll make a raft. I guess they haven't been up in space for very long, so their muscles aren't, like, emaciated.
Okay, so maybe this is where the village started, right? On the side of the island. It's
fully clothed. No, motherfucker, you're gonna drown. Okay. Well, at least it's airtight.
They're upside down, too, eh? Like, their blood must be rushing to their head. They must be numb.
So stop talking. This is so weird that it's English.
I wonder if this is the English voice actor for the dub as well.
Oh, probably. I could see that working out.
Aw, look at Senku's dad rowing a boat.
Oh my
god. Wow,
God.
Senku's dad is ripped, sis.
God damn.
Oh, man. Oh, okay, so maybe they did all start the colony together. I didn't think that he would come down. So he's special, man. He's a special old man.
So the capsule's just gonna sink to the bottom of the ocean?
Yep, I guess so. But yeah, so they all start the village on this island, I guess. Or something. Sure. Or in 3 million years, the island has moved to be a part of Japan? Like, is that how this works?
Well, it's 3,000 years.
You know what I mean?
I don't know, maybe this is the coast of Japan. Maybe it's like a peninsula.
Oh, there might be survivors on the island. I don't think so, though. It
Probably
seems like
not.
the entire world has
Oh,
been...
that's a stone
frozen.
man, probably.
Yeah, they're all stone.
Oh, he has stone dreadlocks.
Oh, even the stone hermit got, like, stoned. You guys are the only people alive.
Who haven't got stoned.
This is fucked, though.
This is really, like... Part of me wonders if a story about these guys would have been more interesting about the story about Senku, but I guess you can have both, can't you?
You could have a prequel story.
You really could.
I mean, you could have a prequel anime. Oh no! She's crying! No!
This is a perfectly the world ended.
I know, I don't want her to cry!
Oh,
well that's good.
They have guns. In the Soyuz capsules. In case, when they land in Siberia,
yes.
They have to shoot a bear.
Oh boy. But for some reason, those people in the village, they don't farm. They just catch fish. Right?
I guess that's true. Like, maybe they lost
No,
agriculture.
they're gonna fuck.
You and Scooby go downstairs. Me, Velma, and Daphne are gonna go in the bedroom.
You did that wrong. Unless they're having a threesome.
Yeah.
Oh.
Because it's always Velma and Daphne and Fred going upstairs. Well,
oh,
you know.
3 years later. Okay, yeah. So,
kids. They have children.
They did have sex.
Somebody
See, this girl definitely had sex.
Is it a marriage?
See, I told you. Good job. Oh, so they got together and they got together.
Or are they just holding?
Meanwhile, Senku's dad is just like, my wife is out there.
Just to be alive. Listen, motherfucker.
No.
Oh, great. So happy! More English singing.
Yeah.
This does not sound...
It's really weird, guys.
It's just like...
I wonder if in the English dub, the singer and the person is the same. Does that make sense?
True, but just because you're a good singer doesn't mean you're a good actor.
I'm saying.
I mean, yeah, it would be good.
Does that make sense? Oh my god.
Does she have a surly, abusive father?
Yeah, it looks like that.
Well,
he's turned to stone now, so.
Where does she live in a fucking war-torn...
America. I mean, she's American, right?
That's Detroit.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, but Detroit doesn't look like it's
Why
been
is she
bombed
running
out.
away?
Or maybe it does.
Hello?
It might actually
Why are
look
y'all
like
making
it's
a
been
scene
bombed
at their
out.
wedding? Hello?
Don't run away. There's no prima nocta. Don't stop it.
So he must fuck her, right?
I guess so. Maybe? I don't know.
Right.
Right, she's not in the wedding. Right.
Oh, that's why she's crying.
The Beatles? Mozart, the Beatles.
Mozart, the Beatles.
These very different things.
We'll undo it someday. You didn't, though, sis.
The Rolling Stones. Soldier Boy, tell 'em. All the greatest artists of our generation.
I'm just saying.
Pink Floyd.
Well, we
Rebecca
aren't
Black.
blood relatives, but he's my son. Wait a second. We're not blood relatives, but he's my son.
Well, maybe he's adopted?
Maybe what? But they look so... What?
I don't know.
Hold on a second. I wish we could rewind, but we can't. Maybe I'll check later. Oh, okay. Even if we can't do it, Senku will do it.
All right, I understand. He's one of those dads who believes way too much into his...
Oh, okay, so now we see all the generations.
Okay.
No. So Senku's dad did fuck that girl. That's
they probably boinked a whole... Yeah. And, okay.
Anyway, okay, so when this episode is over, I do want to rewind and check some things.
It could just be like a stepfather. Maybe that explains why he's so, like, not involved.
She's so confused. Like, what? Okay, so Chrome gets it. Great.
Oh my god, they're stuck in that. Why is his ass sticking out? That person's body is just sticking out.
Oh, wait, so they didn't know that? Okay. They were on the moon. Yes. No! Sort of. Yeah, I mean, if all those kids...
Oh, blood relatives.
Only legally. So he's adopted.
Yeah. Or like stepfather.
Right.
I do look alike, but...
Oh, look at these people all getting fucking wasted. Yeah!
Does that mean you're technically boinking like your great, etc. like cousin or something?
No, because they're not legally related. I mean, you mean within the village?
I guess not, yeah.
Well, yeah, they're all descendants from those 5 people. And those 5 people probably, like, their kids probably fucked the other group of kids, like,
and they're
you know
pretty,
what I mean? And they've,
yeah.
Like,
listen, to quote Richard Dawkins, we wouldn't have gotten like where we are without a little bit of incest.
Like, Brain Girl and her husband probably, like, fucked the kids that were with the 2 blonde people, and, like...
And they all just started...
Yeah.
Boinking, yes.
Anyway, this is very pretty, by the way. This is pretty beautiful.
Oh.
Oh, poor,
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh boy.
Oh. Oh, hello. Ooh, Rory has a coat now.
Uh-oh.
Oh, a message. Oh.
Oh, what's going on here?
And the message. Oh no! Is this person gonna die? No, she seems okay.
Oh, this is way back in the past again.
Yeah. Well, she must have been alive, because she has kids.
No, we can make it! Using iron! Let's do it! Did they leave and never come back?
Well, no, because that girl must have... Oh, she died.
Oh, Connie fucking
But why are there people that look like her, then?
Because did she have children?
No.
Oh, I guess she didn't.
Because there are people with brown hair.
That's true.
So, because those aren't her kids. Yeah, so Connie, that's the braids girl.
Yeah.
Oh, he's like, we couldn't save her.
Screwdriver! Pneumonia. Oh boy.
Oh. Oh my god, are they all getting it?
They're all gonna fucking die. Oh my god. Don't look unusually glum, old man. Okay. Alright.
Oh boy! So this is why they didn't achieve anything outside of reproducing. Unfortunately.
Yes, they do.
Oh. Oh, we had fun, Hunter!
No. How many humans are in space at every given time?
Who knows?
Because, like, that was the International Space Station. I think.
No. Are you gonna look it up? During
humans?
this very emotional scene, Hunter, can you not
It's a lovely and it's a very emotional scene.
Oh, what?
What? I was...
Okay.
Ramen. Oh.
just like, oh, so nice. Now I'm just gonna go on my phone.
Up.
Does it matter how many people are in space?
565 people are in space.
So, that looks,
Oh, I had a dream about that.
That looks bad, sis.
I had a dream the world ended last night.
Pretty.
I forgot about that.
But those are the satellites falling out of the sky.
Look at all these kids.
Yeah, see, they have brown hair, so she must have had kids.
kids.
But why weren't her kids there when they were saying, you know what I'm saying?
Live on.
You know what I mean? Like, why didn't her kids say goodbye to her? Or maybe they were kept away because they were babies and, like...
Didn't want to get... Well,
someone might come along.
Someone predicts the future. Aw.
Why are they all crying? Is she dead too?
Is she dead?
And he's the only one alive? Like, what?
Did those people never come back from the boat?
I guess they didn't, no.
They must
They
come
must
back
have drowned
later.
or something.
What if they come back and they've built a
Oh,
whole village
is she
again
gonna
over
find the grave? Like, all of their gravestones?
there? Well.
Oh, but you can't see who they are anymore.
Okay, stop being so glib about this.
Oh. So everyone died. So who took care of the kids?
I guess him.
He did?
Did he?
Why didn't he get sick?
Did they come back?
Oh, look at these kids all together.
Wow, this is the world's longest game of broken telephone.
Yeah, a little. I mean, he's dead, unfortunately, like 3,000 years ago dead. Oh. Oh, he knows he can do it, Hunter. He knows he can do it. Did he just have a vision? Hello? Like,
I think he might have had a vision.
Well, yeah, he's the chief. He can do whatever the fuck he wants, but maybe he shouldn't be alone without any protection.
Is he gonna get mauled by someone? That takes me back.
Oh, boy.
To my counting days.
Yeah, it takes me back 3,000 years! Oh no!
He misses his dad.
Of course he misses his dad!
Oh.
Oh. Oh. Oh, wow. Oh, okay.
Uh-oh.
Oh. You guys didn't want to mention that before?
I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. He's excited. He's so glad.
Why is everyone okay with that? There's like
He's
there's
the
an
only
army
one
of
okay with that. No
bodybuilders
one
that are
else is
coming to
okay.
fucking murder you. Why are you so okay with that?
Anyway,
So he was evil all along. God damn it.
he wasn't evil.
I
He
guess
was just
they
like,
weren't
oh
on
yeah,
the
by
moon,
the
but-
way, they're coming. Like, that was the whole idea, right? I don't know. Anyway, yeah, we know that they aren't blood relatives now, so I don't feel like the need to go back. But that's literally, like, everyone died from the flu except Senku's dad. Like, that seems a little weird.
But
And he
then
took
those
care of the
other
kids.
2 people left and they never came back.
Yeah.
So does that mean
They've
that
died.
they've died? Or
Yeah, they
did
probably died.
Or are they on
Unless they
mainland
started-
Japan and there's like another...
Unless they started, like, a colony somewhere else.
Yes, and we
after
see
they
them
figured
later.
out that they couldn't get back.
I'm
like,
guessing that might happen.
that may happen.
We just see a bunch of burly blonde-haired dudes.
It'd be interesting, like, just if there was another village somewhere.
Well,
But yeah, they were supposed to find antibiotics and they never came back. So, feels sad, man.
maybe they were just like, hey, we found a nice place here, and they never wanted to
But
leave.
yeah, everyone just died from the flu. But Braids must have had kids before that. Even though it didn't show the kids in the room, because obviously they don't want to get the kids sick. You know what I'm saying?
That's true, yeah.
But does that mean Senku didn't end up fucking anyone? I guess he fucked, like,
His
Rory.
Senku's dad?
Like, yeah, Senku's dad must have fucked
The
girl that
the
looks
Lillian?
like Rory. Yeah,
Lillian?
Lillian.
Yeah, I guess so.
I'm just saying, you guys must be like, why is Cal so obsessed with who's fucking who? I just mean for the sake of, like, how it, you know, progresses. If that makes sense, like, how does this...
And now it looks like that last bit of the series
there's
is
no-
just going to be them going to war
There's no end
with
cards. Yeah.
the army of the Swole,
Yes,
basically.
I guess so, because we only have 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, so the next 7 episodes are probably going to be that. Anyway, there was
I'm
no,
way
like,
into this
preview
show.
scene. Me too. We'll see you guys later. This was fun.
Let's get stoned.
Bye.
Should be the name of our show about Dr. Stone.
Okay, so I know we said bye, but first of all, there's only 6 people in space right now.
600,
Thanks, Hunter.
565 were all the people that have ever gone to space
so
since
there's
the
only 6 people in
1960s.
space. The other thing is, so I'm looking at,
There's
I guess...
3 Americans, 2 Russians, and 1 Italian
I'm
currently.
looking at comments and
Yeah.
things like that just on this episode.
Fascist rabbit? Okay.
I mean, just people's usernames. No, but yeah, so people are arguing about whether or not they're inbred
Yeah,
or
they are.
something, so it's just like, I mean...
We're all
there are
inbred,
a lot
though.
of different gene pools going on here,
Yeah.
though. You have Braids, you have her husband,
Yeah.
you have Rory, you have Senku, and then you have the two people that disappeared,
Yeah.
but they had kids already. You understand what I mean?
So it's
So there's at
genetically
least like
diverse.
6 people. It's genetically diverse. That's all I'm trying to say, okay? It's still an anime, guys, where people got turned to fucking stone. Like, can you guys not relax? But yeah, it would be interesting if, like, those people went to Japan for antibiotics. But how does Japan look now? You know
Well, yeah,
what I
how
mean?
does the
Like, how does
archipelago
Japan
change?
actually look now?
Yeah.
Does that make sense? And we also know that, like, the geography of things must have changed because they landed on this island and, like, now the village is here, but Senku, and then, like, they went past Mount Fuji and all this stuff. Like, don't you remember that before? Like, that when Senku was traveling with, you know, Taiju?
Yes.
With his friend and then
Yes.
the girl, like, they, like, walked a long way to actually get here, so the geography of the world must have changed.
Pretty dramatically.
But not only that, it's like all of the buildings have seemed to crumble, and so that would mean, like, would the medicine not also crumble?
I mean, yeah, antibiotics
Does
don't
that
have
make
a
sense?
3,000-year shelf
You know
life.
what I'm saying? And so I sort
Plastics
of
don't even have a 3,000-year shelf life.
yeah, and so I'm sort of wondering, like, those 2 people may have gone off somewhere. They either drowned in the water or they tried to survive and start their own village somewhere else. But I think that, like, the point of Senku's dad in all of these stories was, like, I guess to encourage his, and a couple people are saying this in the comments, like, encourage his sort of ancestors to make their way back to Japan. But there's probably nothing in Japan left at this point.
No.
Like, there's
Other
not.
than potentially, like, another group of people.
Exactly. But what I'm saying is, in terms of, like, all the medicine's gone, the TVs are gone, after 3,000 years, like, everything's gone, right?
Yes.
Everything's probably gone. So, big oof right there. But yeah, they
Big
still
oof.
have Senku, and I think that's like sort of the idea is like Senku is their one and only hope, sort of.
And I mean,
Kind of,
everyone's
at the
going like
moment.
about that thing about everyone being inbred. They are inbred, but like a lot of small insular communities are very inbred. Like that's very common
I mean,
throughout
again,
history.
lots of gene pools there to work
Although it's
with,
a diverse
okay?
gene pool,
right?
so they were
Because
probably
they're
okay.
Russian, American, Japanese. Like they were from a bunch of different
Apparently,
races.
Italians go to space too, so
Yeah,
maybe
like
one of them were Italian.
there's just a bunch of stuff happening there. You know what I'm saying? I guess the only other thing right now is like it's so sad that everyone just like died. I mean, what was really gonna happen? But it's interesting how what am I trying to say? Like it's interesting how Senku's dad just didn't get sick. Like he obviously lasted longer to take care of these kids, and then these kids had to survive all by themselves. That's a little scary, but you saw how many generations there were. This anime could totally do a prequel series, right? Like obviously this was very fleshed out, but they could do an episode by episode sort of prequel of how things were. Because it was just like, oh, Lillian's dead, and then like this dude's dead, and like Braids is dead. Like they kind of went through it, and I doubt that it died that fast. And people are like, well, why aren't the villages bigger? Like, why aren't there like 40 villages? And I'm just like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. I'm guessing that, I don't know. I'm guessing that the reason why like the villages haven't expanded is there's two possibilities. That there are other villages and we just don't know about them because this village has a rule about outsiders. It's completely possible that this village fucked off. So, like, you know, people from this village fucked off somewhere else and started their own village. But at the same time, it's like, they have no medicine, guys. Like, there's, like, dying from childbirth and, like, having to feed all these people. Like, keeping numbers low in this situation. Because they don't know that their goal is to repopulate humanity. Does that make sense? Like, if your goal, like, if they knew that their goal was to repopulate humanity, maybe, like, people would be fucking more. But people are fucking the normal amount because they don't know. Like, I'm just saying, they're just living their life and like, they're just, you know, especially this village where they just sort of fish and like hunt maybe a little bit to survive and all that stuff. It's just like they're set in their ways. Like they're not trying to repopulate the earth yet. What will be interesting though is when other people start to get unpetrified, right? Because those people still remember technology and those people can interact and like it, I don't know. It's interesting too because Senku stayed very sharp. He counted all those years, but you hear sort of everyone else's thoughts when they first get turned to stone and they're like, it's scary, like I'm scared, like, hold on. It's dark, I'm scary. I was gonna say I'm dark, it's scary, which is not the other way around, right? So it's scary, it's dark, why can't I see anything? Like, you hear all these people thinking, and so what if people have just gone crazy, like, people have gone dormant, right? So who knows how intelligent they are after all this time. Does that make sense? After a while,
they just go
like
unconscious.
Yeah, but
Senku stayed awake because he was counting.
But all of those people that Tsukasa gathered are awake, and so I'm pretty sure that when you get unpetrified, your brain starts working again. But it's like, how much is your brain gonna work? Like, I'm just saying, like, what if these people are more easily manipulated by Tsukasa because their intelligence has deteriorated? That's sort of what I'm getting at. Like, that could be a thing, but I'm pretty sure that after you get brought back, you're fine, or something.
Sounds good.
Sounds as it is. There's still the question of, okay, well, what caused the beam? That's
Apparently
like life's greatest
South
mystery.
America.
I mean, it started in South America,
but it also looked like
which
it came
leads
from
me
space.
to believe aliens.
Mayans.
No, I was saying the Mayan stuff because
The
it's
aliens,
connected to
ancient
the aliens.
aliens.
Yes, the ancient aliens. Okay, the aliens petrified the world. Or, there seems to be some Jesus things going on here, kind of, in a weird way, like some religious stuff. Like, what if this is like the raft of God, and then Senku is like the savior? You know what I mean? Yeah, like Noah's Ark, okay?
So Senku's Jesus?
Yeah, Senku's Jesus.
But
and it's
he has
interesting
science?
because, Like,
That is
obviously,
paranormal.
not that religion and science don't mix, obviously, but Senku solves things with science, not with faith, and so it's sort of an interesting story. Because think about it, okay? The entire world gets petrified. There are people on the Ark, right, in space. The space people come back. Like, this is what Noah's Ark did. Like, all of their children just fucking repopulate the Earth again, I think.
Yeah, but then
Like, I think
also
that's what
Abel and
happened.
Cain killed each other, so
What do you mean? What does that have to do with anything? That's not important.
I guess not. Anyway.
Anyway,
Wait, no, were Abel and Cain after that or before
No,
that?
I'm pretty
they
sure
were
they were
before that. Yeah, they
anyway,
were.
okay, so I'm saying that
But his
Noah's Ark.
Noah's children
Okay.
did kill each other, though.
Noah's Ark
Yes.
in the sky, like in the
Yeah.
sky, and then
Yeah,
it
we get
comes
the
back
metaphor.
down. Okay, and now Senku is Jesus. Like that's that's how we got here. Okay, because Senku's dad would be Noah, and all of that stuff. And Noah's related to Moses, right? Like that's all how this works. Okay, so
12 years of Catholic school really,
it really
came
helped
into
with
this
us.
moment.
What I'm thinking is though is like, okay, so with Tsukasa, like I don't know, he's gonna start a war, and there's only like there's a couple wars in the Bible, like there are a few wars, but I'm sort of thinking like the Moses situation
With
where
the
like
slaves,
Moses
Exodus,
fights against his brother and all that stuff, like
Ramses.
yeah, like what if he's Ramesses and then Senku is Moses, and Senku is leading the people of the village, like the chosen people, right? Because the people on Noah's Ark that are descendants, like those would have been the chosen
Jewish
people,
yeah.
right?
Sure.
Sis, I got this, okay? I don't know.
You know, I just didn't realize I was looking forward to an anime adaptation of The Prince of Egypt.
It's
but
sort
I
of
guess-
interesting though, because again, it sort of turns it on its head. It's a story that follows maybe the story of like a biblical format or even a myth format, because lots of Greek and Roman myths are sort of intersect with how Catholic stories sort of like follow. Like there's obviously like Orpheus and Eurydice, like he turns around and sees her and then she has to go back, and like in the Bible there's a guy who like the wife turns around and she turns to ashes or something, like, you know, there's a lot of stuff going on here, right? And so it's interesting because obviously Senku is all about the science and not all about the god and all that stuff. So it's, I don't know, it's interesting. It's interesting to me. You guys understand what I'm saying? It's a nice little twisty twist
I
going
really
on
can't
here.
wait for in this anime reboot of The Prince of Egypt where they get to the part with the plagues and you get that like bomb ass
The
like,
plague! Because the plague! The plague! Right? They all got a pneumonia and died. It's the plague. It's the plagues of Egypt.
But the one where everyone just died was the firstborn children.
Anyways, it
Children
doesn't
all
matter.
seem to have done pretty
I'm just saying. Well, Ruri is the firstborn child, and she was sick, but Senku cured her, right?
Yeah, but there's not a lot of like lamb's
Anyway,
blood on the doorway.
it doesn't matter. It's okay. We got this. And their thing is like a star, right? Have we not noticed that? Like throughout, their thing is a star.
Okay, maybe
and I'm pretty sure their thing is supposed to be the International Space Station thing, because it had a yoop and then it had a whoop, right? It like like it looked like that. But over time, it progressed into like a star, because that's a shape easier to. Guys, I'm a genius.
So
I'm
you're
sorry.
saying it's like the Star of David?
Yeah.
Okay. Everyone's
I'm so
Jewish.
Smart. Yes.
L'chaim.
Sort of. Even though they're all Japanese, Russian, American,
possibly Italian. Who knows?
etc. Anyway. It was real. It was fun, guys. We'll see you later. Bye. Thank you for watching, and thank you to our wonderful patrons over on Patreon who support the channel. Their names will scroll through now.